What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Views. Tonight, we're going to be doing a very interesting battle, or beer battle. We got Old English 800 malt liquor versus Colt 45. Now, this Colt 45 does not say that it's malt liquor. However, it does say that it is, well, rich smoothness for every occasion. Colt 45 original always remains true. The classic American lager since 1963. Every time. So, this is coming in at 5.6% ABV, and the Old English is coming in at 5.9%. I don't know why they no longer consider this a malt liquor. But, I mean, that's what I've always known it as. But we're going to get into this anyway, because these are both well-known in the malt liquor community, I guess. Malt liquor is a type of beer. So, these are beers. This is a beer battle. It's a blind beer battle. And interestingly enough, I just realized that the tag is still on this. From where I got it at the liquor store. So it was $2.29 for this 24 fluid ounce can, and in my opinion, that's a pretty good deal, especially coming in at 5.6% ABV for a 24 ouncer. So these were actually pretty cheap as well. I got these about a month ago. Got a 4-pack of these, and I remember not being a huge fan of this stuff. So we will see how this turns out. We have 2 glasses. One glass has a piece of tape on the bottom of it, and one glass does not. The glass without tape is going to be the Colt 45. The glass with tape is going to be the Old English 800. So with that being said, we will go ahead and put the Old English in first. So let's pour it up. Again, this one's coming in at 5.9% ABV. Where the Colt 45 is coming in at a slightly lower 5.6% ABV. That is not pouring well at all. So yeah, like I said, not a huge fan of the Old English 800. Just smelling it super malty, super sweet. I've just never been a big fan of overly sweet, malty beers, unless it's like a roasted malt type thing, like with a Guinness or something. But okay, now the Colt 45. Trying to pour these as gently as possible, not to create too much of a head, because like I said, we are doing this blind. All right, even these out just a little bit. A little more. That's about right. Okay, so we'll stick these aside. And they both look pretty damn identical. So I guess I won't necessarily have to have my eyes completely closed for the entire duration of the review or the video. Well, now that I look at it, there's a lot more carbonation in the Old English. So that will be a dead giveaway. So I guess I will have to have my eyes closed. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's stop beating around the bush. Let's start this. We're going to mix these up to the best of our ability. You can feel the tape getting caught on the table. We're going to just ignore that. And we'll just keep spinning these around. Make sure we do not remember which is which. All right. Make sure the tape didn't come off. So these are both mixed up really well. I don't remember which beer is which. We're going to go ahead and just taste the first one. So I'm going to taste the one that's opposite in the order of which we started. So we're going to go with the beer to my left. We're not even going to smell it because I feel like that would be a dead giveaway. We're just going to go for the taste. Cheers. Okay. Not bad, slightly sweet, malty, crisp. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I already know which one's which already. We'll go one more time. Go to the beer on my left. That's pretty good. And the beer to my right. Yeah, I already know. So, my guess, if you can even call it a guess, I pretty much know. This is the Old English 800, and this is the Colt 45. So I'm going to open my eyes now. We'll see if we're right. Yep. So this is the Colt 45, or this is the Old English. This is the Colt 45. The reason that I knew this was the Old English is because it is super, super sweet and not as good as the Colt 45. The Colt 45 has less sweetness to it. It has a better crispness. It's smoother. It's more refreshing. This is not something that I would ever want to drink in any situation. To me, it's just not refreshing. It's not tasty. It's overly sweet. It's syrupy sweet. It has a heavier body on it. This has a lighter body. This is easier to drink. It goes down smoother. So the winner of this beer battle, ultimately, and I kind of figured that from the beginning, is the Colt 45. Now, with that being said, I mean, it's really going to come down to your taste preference, whichever one you like more. If you like a sweeter, heavier, malty beverage, you're probably going to go with the Old English 800. However, if you're someone like me who just likes a good American adjunct lager, excuse me, or just a good lager in general, you're probably going to want to go with the Colt 45. So, both of these are pretty inexpensive. The ABV is so close that it really doesn't matter which one you get. It's really just going to come down to what your taste is, or where your palate's at. But, we'll give these one more taste before we end the video, just to conclude everything. That's a pretty good beer. I am not going to lie, that is actually pretty tasty. And this one, yikes. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever had. It's definitely not the best. It's definitely not something that I see myself purchasing again in the future unless it's going to be pinned against some other malt liquor. If I do some super malt liquor showdown in the future, maybe it'll make a return. But as of now, I have no intentions on buying that stuff ever again. So, cool can. It's a classic. It's just not for me. So, Colt 45 is the victor in this one. At $2.29 a can here in Missouri. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's pretty decent. So, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave me a thumbs up down below. If you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, we'll just get that out of here. Cheers, and thanks for watching.